Well, let me ask you this, Mike. Speaking of that, great point. The number 4 pick in the NFL draft, Indianapolis Colts. Mike D's the general manager. Do you go for the sure thing in Lamar Jackson? Or I hope we can develop a guy who wasn't really that good in college in Anthony Richardson?
I've said this for a long time, that if you have a shot at Lamar Jackson, you got to go that route. He's proven what he can do. I have no idea about Will Levis or Anthony Richardson or C.J. Stroud. I feel more strongly about the 1 and the 5 guy. I feel much stronger about Bryce Young and Hendon Hooker, who I think will be a first-round pick also, than I do about the other 3. Just if you've watched them, it's all sort of flawed in some way or another. With Richardson, great athlete, and I think he really wants to succeed, and he really is dedicated. Now, again, you see his accuracy skills and his touch are not there. Can you get that better, and how much better? With Will Levis, Archie and I talked about this last night. He did sports talk with me, that I thought at the Manning camp he was the most impressive quarterback there. But if you watched him in the games, it never equated. He had moments where he did not look good. He missed open receivers. His reads weren't quite correct. Can you get that part corrected? With C.J. Stroud, you see the accuracy skills and touch, and I think he's a good leader. He's a very low-key guy, doesn't say much, was not used much as a runner. They kept him in the pocket, though I thought he was so effective, using his legs against Georgia. Well, he had him. I mean, their defense let him down in that game. But again, the big moments for him haven't been there at Ohio State. He had the big moments twice against Michigan, didn't happen. Because you can't blame him for the Georgia loss. Their defense lost that game.
No, he was fabulous.
C.J. Stroud, he was terrific. It's the best game I've ever seen him play.
No doubt.
But I haven't watched Bryce and watched Hooker. I'm much more sold on them. Now, again, with Hooker, you are dealing with the knee injury and how quickly he can come back from that. With Bryce, you understand the size. He's an outlier when you look at it. He's 5'10" and a half, whatever, and you have to be prepared for that. That, man, you got guys at this next level that could take him out for a while. But he is sort of the new age version of Fran Tarkenton, in that I think he's going to make some plays very few guys can make. And I've seen it from guys like Ken Stabler and Joe Montana and Steve Young and Drew Brees. He has the ability to put the ball between arms and hands like very few guys can.
Don't miss one moment of the Out of Bounds Show with Bo Bounds. Weekdays, 7 a.m. till 10 a.m. on ESPN 105.9. The Zone.